Whatever comes our way, whatever paths we follow, I will share your pain, your laughter and your sorrow. Fortune gently flow. There is a wonder in the weave, so many forks upon these roads. For a burden that is shared is much easier to bear. We will not fall to despair this darkest day. Whatever comes our way, whatever path we follow, I will share your pain, your laughter and your sorrow. And should we prove ourselves, lose ourselves, nothing's gonna send us astray. Whatever comes our way, I will be there. Whatever comes our way, I will be there to share your pain. These hearts of shadow, hearts of fire, sharing memory and mind. Our hope is strong in moments dire, through our mysteries entwined. For a gift can be a blight, or a kind word be a slight, in a world of fade and light and disarray. Whatever comes our way, whatever paths we follow, I will share your pain, your laughter and your sorrow. And should we prove ourselves, lose ourselves, nothing's gonna send us astray. Whatever comes our way, I will be there. Whatever comes our way, I will be there to share your pain. To sing a somber song of night, a belted, ballad, bold and bright face scales. To quell the urge beneath the skin, I'll take the gifts and let it inflict spells. The burden that is shared is much easier to bear. We will not fall to despair this darkest day. Whatever comes our way, whatever paths we follow, I will share your pain, your laughter and your sorrow. And should we prove ourselves, lose ourselves, nothing's gonna send us astray. Whatever comes our way, I will be there. Whatever comes our way, I will be there to share your pain. Whatever comes our way, whatever comes our way.
Whenever I sneeze, Hikari, I get a headache. Well, half the time.
Oh
If
no.
I sneeze the second time, it gets
Ew.
worse.
Alright, we have a slight problem.
I'm okay.
Oh,
There we go.
Head pats.
there was another thing that they were upset over.
What were they upset over?
What?
They said, why isn't Obo singing his own opening? He should.
You know?
And originally, when they heard the music, they were like, Obo hid this voice from us this whole ass time and just didn't.
Absolutely.
Wait,
that's
man,
totally
man
me
was
singing.
singing? Oh, yes.
Yeah,
There we go.
I am the miracle of sound guy. Exactly.
Oh, I
I
love
knew
Miracle of Sound.
I knew it.
If
You
I
know?
could sing like that, I would be doing nothing but. Oh my god.
Well, in one of his videos, it was like Assassin's Creed Revolution or something. Not
Yeah.
Revolution.
Revolution.
It wasn't in French. That
Before-
song, like he spoke amazing French in there. Just saying.
Before we get too distracted,
Yes.
I do think that that's actually a good point, and having a credit on the opening screen might be good.
Okay.
We're just like,
But also, we're
Yeah,
we're streaming right now. We're talking.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes,
I hate my
Hello.
once you guys get to talking amongst yourselves and I have time to make notes, I will make note. But anyways, hello everyone. Sorry for the slight delay, but welcome to Aetherpunk Birthright, episode 26. Would you believe that that we've just went over half a year of doing this?
What?
no, we didn't. He's lying.
Not been 6 months.
We actually recorded all of these in like a week. We just never stopped playing. Right? And
Be
then
funny
now
as
we're
fuck.
just like releasing them.
No,
We're just playing the video
we're halfway
back.
there because each session is a week apart. 26 times 2 is 52. 52
It's more
weeks
than
in a
that,
year.
You-
Because we missed a couple weeks, didn't we?
We did.
Okay, well, we have enough sessions for half a year.
We do.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but I can't bust your ass about that. I
Yeah,
can't bust your ass
Dude,
about,
you can't
know,
bust my
Obo.
ass anyways. You're all the way in Canada
Obo,
land.
do you actually think we're gonna
Oh, yeah?
finish
Watch this.
halfway through whatever session you've got?
Today? I don't know.
No. Never mind. Just continue.
I'm so
What?
lost. Anyways, who would like to give us the recap of what happened last week?
I do.
Jonah.
I've missed like every recap for like multiple weeks because I just cannot catch a break. So I'll do this one. Last session, we started off confronting the brother of Clarity. His name, ironically, Justice. We started post-monologue, I believe, as he attempted to skewer us with his pointy metal object that he wielded in his hand. We said, nuh-uh, which we started combat. We tried to hit the shit out of him. Didn't really go so well in the first turn. Isabella got legendary action to be banished. She did not go to her home plane. She instead went into a little dimensional pocket. Let's see. Jonah went into his weird demon mode thing that he pulled out for the first time and became super angsty, I guess. Then he dropped a fucking sun on us. Most of us went down. Some of us didn't. Clarity was okay. Only emotional damage, really. We managed to banish him in the end after getting people healed up. And after that, we ran away. We stole a whole bunch of their shit, including their cannon. We had a really odd he looks at me, I look at him moment with Justice and Jonah disguised as Justice. We got a bit of Clarity backstory, as she told us a little bit about her brother and lamented the fact that he was now super religious and did not like the fairy boys anymore. She talked to her dudes after we got healed up, like whoever her patron is, to see how much money she has saved up, or tokens, coins, the things for the library. Madrash and Isabella, they cooked. They were cooking in that kitchen. Jonah was drunk. Gleb was okay and did not take any emotional damage from this session, at least not that we know of. After deciding she needed to not be in her head, Clarity talked to Jonah. Jonah tried to make her feel better about her situation. They looked over the spear a little bit, and then Clarity hit the most god-awful psychological critical hit on Jonah and left. Then everyone ate, and people went their separate ways for first watch. Madrash gave a call to his dad. His dad hit him with the big nuh-uh. He lost it, started punching trees. We, as in Jonah and Clarity, showed up to remind him that this is not Minecraft. He then proceeded to pugilize Jonah, and we had a very emotional exchange between Madrash and Clarity, potentially making them better friends. Questioning narrator right here. And yeah, I think that's where we ended, at the end of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, add an inspiration point. Not inspiration, a hero point. Blur.
No, I'll
words,
take inspiration. Take
inspiration,
fine.
hero point. Yeah, same thing in this campaign, basically.
Yeesh.
Free reroll? Okay, I'll take it.
God damn it.
And Jonah was the only one that went down that entire fight against Justice.
But he went down hard.
He
just
Yeah,
went
he-
from
Died.
He went from
Overkilled me
bullet
by,
key
like,
to dying star.
he
He hit
overkilled
that
me by
Yamcha pose.
30 damage, man. I don't know how I'm supposed to survive that.
Kind of went from I'm doing okay to I'm dying. Please send help.
It's
I went
literally
from
the
full
one
health.
shot of the Cyberman against Yangcha.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, 1 second. I have to run away. I managed to be here for the recap,
Hooray.
but now I'm getting kidnapped.
Unfortunate.
Okay, stay safe.
We'll miss him. Alright. So, I guess now it would be time for either watch or if you guys want to continue conversations from last week.
Well, Madrash and Clarity had gone to bed, right, Mumu? Or
After last session, yeah, they both went to bed.
okay.
Unless, are we second watch? Second watch?
No, we're first watch. We just finished.
Oh. Yeah.
I can't do my stuff on watch because Jonah's gone.
Oh no.
Oh, that's so funny. I didn't even realize till just now.
Well, I'm sure he'll be back
Yeah.
for tomorrow's watch.
Well, Isabella wanted to tell Jonah to go the fuck to bed.
What a coinkydink. Since he's not here to be on watch, we assume he goes to bed. I mean, it's better. It's just safer that way. So, who's on second watch?
Isabella is.
Perfect. please roll me a perception check.
Yeah, and I have my nice goggles on.
As
Help.
whenever you go to bed, you see or I'm sorry, whenever you get up for a watch, you'll get up to the top, and you'll just see the parrot sitting
Jonas.
there.
And Jonas there too, because I know he wants to. All my everything. 18 for perception.
18. Let's see.
My lovely goggles of night.
So you're still in the woods at this point. You haven't left the forest yet. So there's definitely the sounds of branches swaying from the breeze. The subtle breeze that's going around. Animals in the underbrush. Some birds. Nocturnal animals. Things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing that really sticks out to you as, oh my god, we're about to be attacked.
Isabel just sighs some relief and just sits at the edge of the roof, just watching because she is, like, still very much on edge.
Okay. After a while goes by, the sun begins to rise, and it is the morning. So, to reiterate,
Yay.
traveling by cart, it'll take you guys half as long to get back to Whale Shore. So yeah.
Alright.
So, what is today's plan?
Well, gotta go to Whale Shore. We can't stay here.
We need to get to Whale Shore. We need to get another box for the fragment.
Yeah.
We need to get some kind of proof against detection.
Yeah, I think.
I wanted to
honestly think
bring. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, Isabel was just gonna say, I think we all need it because Justice has seen all of us now.
Mm-hmm. He probably saw us while he was scrying before. That was just our first time meeting him.
Yeah, but either way. What are you thinking, Clarity?
Well, I think we need a code word for one of the items that we have in our hand, but the other item that is not a weapon, I don't think it's very wise of us to have the two of them, especially hunting. I don't know how high on their shit list we are, but
I think it's safe to say that we've probably jumped to the top of the leaderboard.
We have two. We literally have a quarter of what they're looking for with us. I don't think we should give. I mean, we can't really necessarily get rid of me, and honestly, you might not be able to get rid of the weapon, but I don't think it's necessarily wise for us to have the weapon and essentially the answer that they're looking for. Or, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, that weird tome we have.
Yes, the weird tome we.
What do we call that?
I have no idea.
Anyway, I've done some thinking about it, and I think it's time we give an answer to what we do with our bird problem.
Madrash poops away Hugh.
Not that. Okay.
Talking about
Madrash smiles and he goes, No, I understand. He just likes repeating things.
I'm not talking about chicken
yeah.
nuggets, but I'm talking
His
about.
name is Hugh. Goodness.
I get what you mean. So how do you want to use the bird?
I don't think we do. So, I don't know if you remember where we found the bird, but originally the bird belonged to somebody else. It just so happens that my patron works for the person who owns the bird. Or, I guess, previous. Or he made that dungeon and put the bird in. I was thinking perhaps we could give it to my patron, to the bird. After all, who better than the god of knowledge to know what to do with the bird?
But what if they don't want the bird back?
We cross that bridge when we get to it with a second plan, but I mean, I don't know. I
mean, it's everybody's decision here. I don't want to railroad us to that answer if somebody has a better idea what to do with it, but...
Well, I'm glad... Welcome back, Returned. Well, I'm glad you said return the bird to its rightful owner, because if you said put it back where we found it, I was gonna freak out, because I don't want to fight... I don't want to deal with everything that was guarding that bird again.
No. And honestly, I don't necessarily trust the Madala company with the bird either.
Oh, no. Fuck that. But having the bird with the twig is dangerous, especially since it could be used hand in hand.
Exactly.
What are we talking about?
Out of character, we're talking about the quill and the spear.
No. That's very Jonah, and Madrash is just going to grab Jonah and psychically in his head, which I think this is like the first time Madrash has done this to Jonah.
I just come down the thing like, what are you fucking talking
We're talking about birds and twigs.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Madrash is going to comically grab Jonah, look him dead in the eye, and in your brain you're going to hear Madrash just say, we're talking about the quill. We're not calling it the quill of creation because they could be spying on us at literally any time. So we're calling it a feather. I tried calling it a book. I tried calling it a book, and then they shot that down very quickly, and it's not going to get talked about again. And I'm not upset about that at all. But you're to refer to the feather as the bird because apparently now it's a bird, and we're deciding how we're going to cook the bird, whether we serve the bird to the god of knowledge, who is Clarity's patron,
No,
and,
not my patient, not my patient.
This is what Madrash is saying. This is what Madrash is saying.
Okay, my bad. Running quick.
And and right now we're just in a bit of a kerfuffle as we try to figure out what to do with the magic spear fragment of a god of rage and a quill that can grant a literal reality-changing wish that belongs to the god of knowledge. Yeah, you're caught up to speed. And then Madrash, without saying a word, just drops Jonah back into the cart. Probably because he lifted him like a foot off the ground.
Yeah, I just look over at the others. You guys suck at this.
What? Do you have an idea?
No, it's more just a bit of commentary. Why? First of all, if we're talking about the stick, aren't most of the people who would be concerned about the stick, wouldn't they know that what the stick is already?
Yeah, but I think what Clarity's concern is, and this is what I'm assuming, if they somehow get the bird and the stick off our corpses, they can use the bird to find the other sticks.
Well,
We could wish for
I don't
the
know.
rest of the branch, and or just wish for something.
The tree.
Maybe we should not store
Madrash just smiles and he
brand.
goes, I have a really dumb idea if we think we're gonna die. Once again, this is only an in case we're going to die moment, but Madrash is just gonna point at Clarity and point at Gleb, and he's gonna point at both of their bags of holding. And he's gonna say out loud, we were warned not to touch two certain things together, or else they explode. And everything in the explosion is just gone.
I just have this stupid idea in my mind where it's like, oh no, we're all about to die. Madrash, do the thing. Takes the two bags of holding. Now, Keith. And then just...
now kiss. And then wormhole.
Yep.
Okay, that's a bit better than what my idea was if it goes down like that. But
Problem, Madrash. Do we know that they explode? Do we know how big the explosion is, or how long the
10
effects last
feet.
afterward?
It's a 10-foot hole. It's a 10-foot hole, and it's an explosion. It's not a doorway. It's an explosion. It lasts for an explosion amount of time.
Technically,
So, like,
it's
5
an
seconds?
implosion, but yeah.
Madrash
So-
is
so like 5 seconds.
dumb.
So we
He's
know it
only not
has no after effects that might hurt people.
People that aren't
After we-
that aren't in the immediate battle, no. If there's an innocent person standing next to someone whenever they set off, this is Doom saying this, the D&D equivalent of a Tiger Cat missile, Hellcat missile.
So we have the big boom as an option. Understood.
So,
The worst thing is, Madrash could just vortex warp both people to him, grab bags, and go smash. Oh my god, as long as you're within 90 feet of him. Oh, fuck, that's... I just accidentally... Oh... That's horrifying.
yes. And continue with the horrifying topic. Amumu, I need Clarity to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
But
Oh, I'm not on roll 20. Whoopsies.
oh,
Please
you're
stand
not.
by.
I didn't even know you're not with us.
I forget, does Clarity know? Like, well, okay. This with scrying, I, the player, know Clarity is getting scryed on. But does Clarity know?
Question.
Yeah.
This is the DM asking a question for everybody. Do warlocks get access to the scrying spell?
me check.
I think they might with like one of the acts, maybe?
I think it's with an evocation they can get it, but I want to know if they get it naturally.
I don't think you can get it with an evocation, at least not one of the basic
get it
ones.
Naturally.
Rhyme is a warlock
Get
spell.
it naturally. Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, it's a. Yeah.
I would say
Sure.
you would have to make an intelligence arcana check.
Oh, great.
I'd say an intelligence arcana check to determine what this ping is that you're feeling and you're trying to resist. Not a super high DC for it, just kind of a... What is this? Oh, this could be divination magic. Wait, I know Oh, no. You know, something like that. So if you could make an arcana check for me as well.
Arcana, cool.
Yeah, so while you guys are having this conversation, packing up the wagon and getting ready to go, you have this feeling, like you can feel the hairs on the back of your neck stick up, and you can feel like this kind of prickle sense somewhere in your mind. And you look around, you don't see anything, and then you start to put the pieces together that you are currently being scryed on at the moment.
Guys, please don't say anything right now. Somebody decided he's going to pay a visit. Well, dear brother, I will not deal with you. And I'm going to use the scroll of non-detection.
Oh shit, alright.
How long does that take to cast?
It's an action.
Okay. While you do that, I'm just gonna say, hope you don't have a headache. Bye bye.
Isabella just swears in Gaelic.
Okay, well, I don't know how much of that he heard.
I'm gonna be honest, most of what we say usually sounds like a complete clusterfuck. I don't know if he can pull information from that.
Well, he
But-
might just be trying to. Well, he just might want to find where we are.
I'm gonna use
To send
detect
his
magic.
men.
Detect magic?
Yes.
Let's see. I just gotta take a quick look.
Yeah. I'd like to also probably use detect magic here.
Do. Okay, it does create a sensor. Okay, just wanted to double check on screen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're able to see a glowing, kind of silverish eyeball. It doesn't look like an eyeball per se. It looks more like... Fuck it. It looks kind of like the eye icon that a lot of video games use for when people are, like, searching for you. And so it's this somewhat two-dimensional glowing silver eye that is now currently, like, looking around back and forth and kind of scanning the area.
I'll
He's
use
still here.
I'll use detect magic as well with my new eldritch sight.
All right.
Look
Jo-
at you.
Jonah's eyes have not gone back to their normal color since he used Form of Dread. They've changed permanently to purple, and they just start like giving off that light again.
So, Jonah,
What
you
the-
also see the scrying sensor.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Not really sure.
Claire,
Can
what's
you
that?
point?
Yeah, it's right there. Look. Yeah.
I can't see it.
What do you mean you can't see? It's right there.
I can't.
I don't have magic, Jonah. I can't see it.
I'm
Is that
not
like a
able-
prerequisite? Like what?
Can you just point me at it? I think I can do
I'm
something
pointing
about
at it right now.
I'm also not
Alright,
able
is
to
it-
see anything.
All right, Isabella like goes up to it holds her axe up. Is my axe near it?
Hold on. I'll walk up. Like, all right, I'm gonna swing your axe.
You're gonna need someone to boost you up to swing at it.
Oh, wait.
Someone
Stand on the seat. Stand on the seat of the wagon. Hold on. Right. Yeah. Just bounce on the side. I got you. I got you. All right. Now I'm gonna hold your arm. I'm gonna swing it. All right. And I want you to hit it. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
And I'm gonna use my axe's ability to dispel magic.
You got it. Cutting through the sensor, it dissipates, and the spell has been dispelled.
Thanks, Jonah. And Isabel hops off the wagon.
We need to leave. And
Yeah.
it seems that whatever decision we make needs to be prompt.
Yeah. Right, let's get going.
Okay. So, while anybody could drive the wagon, it would be probably better for Madrash since he has immediate control over his steed.
Familiar. Yeah.
The fine steed.
Yes.
But that said, I don't believe anybody has proficiency with land vehicles, so
Nope.
it won't really matter. But thematically, it would make more and practically, it would make more sense for Madrash.
Sure.
Does Madrash even need to steer the wagon?
So steering the wagon, it'll help, but he has direct control over the horse pulling it. But there are still other things in the event of a chase, he would probably have the better odds than anybody else. He would just have advantage on checks, but since no one has any proficiency, yeah. If that makes sense. I worded that terribly.
Yeah. All right, cool. I didn't know if he had remote control and he could steer the cart from downtown, you know.
Not exactly, but in a weird sort of way.
All right.
All right. So, with your wagon all packed up and heading on down, weaving through trees and trying to cut through as much of the smaller brush as you can as to have a more direct line. Thank you, Doom. We will... it'll take a good majority of this day before you guys break out of the forest and into the hilly grasslands that are between you and Whale Shore. Okay. Is there anything you guys would like to do during this bit of traveling time?
Isabella's on the back and keeping an eye. She is watching behind us.
Okay.
I'll be-
So Isabel on
I'll
the
be
back,
reading.
kind of next to the cannon.
Yep, keeping her eye out because she's if he's crying us, he's looking for us, and she's keeping her eyes out in case anyone tries to sneak up behind us.
Okay. Make me a perception check then, since you are actively keeping an eye out.
Here we go. Well, that's good. I think.
Okay.
17.
So, as you guys are traveling at a fairly brisk pace, Isabel, you
Yes.
notice it is insanely obvious where you guys are traveling due to the fairly wide hole in the underbrush and the wagon wheel grooves that you guys leave behind.
Guys, we may have an issue.
Hmm.
We're making it obvious where the fuck we're going.
And we're gonna avoid that.
I don't know. But I'm just saying, is there a way we could?
We're in a wagon with a cannon. I don't think there's any way to hide those grooves.
And oh, the can's worth money though. Fuck.
I mean, also, if we do like, I had this idea the other day. If we do like Dar did with our new furniture in the tower, we could get the tower, or I'm sorry, the cannon shrunk down and put that on the tower. Wouldn't that be fun to have just a cannon wherever?
Sure. Can we do that?
Dar
The
got
cannon
us
should be-
furniture put in the tower. Why not a cannon?
Well, I'm more asking, like, can we do that?
I don't
Or,
know
like,
how.
Yeah,
We would probably have to bring this with us, and figure out what service that was, by asking our friend, and then getting a new furnishing added to the tower.
Hmm.
Well, it's an idea at least.
Hmm. The only other option I can
Let's,
think of is lighten our load by, I guess, maybe storing some of the stuff here in our bag of holding.
That might help.
Alternatively, another question. What if we just drag some branches that dig into the ground, or essentially gently till the soil, and then the moment anything, even rain touches it, it would probably settle back down and look pretty still and undisturbed.
maybe. We'd need to make pretty deep grooves, though, with it. We need, like, something actually sturdy.
Yeah.
I mean, we have plenty of sticks around.
Well, like, we would have... This is out of character. Since we have so much weight in here, not only with the cannon, but also just us, we're pretty heavy with our equipment and everything.
I'm simplifying this to D&D logic, not how hard it is to actually stop tracking.
I'm more like thinking we're probably leaving like super deep grooves in the ground.
They're not super deep. It's no matter what, there's going to be the wagon wheel grooves behind, just because of the weight of the wagon itself.
Oh, okay. I was thinking we were leaving like fucking ruts. Like,
No, they're not huge gouges. It's just there is a trail behind you guys that is noticed.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and to D&Dify it, whatever you guys do, if it's a successful way to try and remove your tracks, it'll make the DC for tracking you guys that much harder. That's all.
All right, let's do that.
And I'll hack some branches off as we pass by them.
My only other thought is if someone's able to shift the ground in some way continuously, but I don't have a spell that does that.
I wish we had a Vizim spell to just noom us ahead.
That would be nice, but at least if we can at least make our tracks harder to our tracks harder to find,
Follow.
it's better. Yeah, follow. Brain not working.
I think I'm gonna write a note to my patron.
We just read the chat. Just clarity hog.
Yeah.
Just to inquire.
Alright, well, let's do that stick idea at least. That way we can give ourselves some maybe we vanished shit.
Okay.
We do.
So,
Wait a minute. Hey, Gleb,
Hello.
you have any spells that make like plants grow or anything? You do that like nature stuff, right? The animals and the plants and stuff.
I mean, sort of, but nothing. I don't think anything that would really stop our tracks for at least very long. Only a minute or two.
Well, actually, that'd be fine. If how many times can you do it?
I don't even know if it would do much, to be honest with you. It's mostly just stuff that would grow on top of the surface and then would go away.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, it goes away. Like,
yeah.
There's nothing that would like just make plants grow and they would just stay there when we leave.
Not that I've got right now, no.
you can
Well,
you can summon animals, right?
Yeah, I was thinking like I could just flood the entire area behind us with all sorts of animal tracks, but it's not going to get rid of the cart tracks.
could make them less noticeable.
Could we theoretically prestidigitation it? Lasts for an hour, but I just have to be near the end and just prestidigitation, 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 prestidigitation,
that would be
prestidigitation.
insanely exhausting, but possible.
I mean, it's cantrips. It can't be that exhausting, right?
We would only need to do it for a short while, really, to slow them down a lot. Because if they lose the trail for like 100 feet, that's a long time. Especially if we're doing it when we need to like make a turn or something.
1 cubic foot. Instantly clean your soil and object. Yeah.
We have like 3 people presto, right?
I don't.
I do.
would
Oh,
be,
if you cast the spell multiple times, you can have up to 3 of its non-existent effect. Okay, I see. Never mind.
We can just have a chain of it, or we can do the stick idea.
Let's do the sticks. I don't.
Yeah, that'll be easier.
Okay.
Do the stick idea.
Okay. So, chopping down some branches from trees that are scattering these hilltops and tying them behind the wagon wheels, dragging across the ground. You will increase the DC to track you by 5.
All right. Question: do we have someone who can make water?
I can't.
I mean, in a weird way, everyone can make water.
Okay, other than spitting and pissing, you know.
No, I cannot make
Create water, not expel.
Yeah. Create water.
Since Obo's gonna be fucking weird about it.
Because I was
thought it
thinking
was
if
funny.
we
Okay, Pissmaster.
were to like flood the area behind us and then Gleb animals it, right? It's gonna turn into an absolute mess. And then when it dries, it's just ground now.
Oh, that's an idea.
Yeah.
Thinking about the animals, they could also scratch the ground, which would erase a bunch of our track marks far back. Depending on how long can you keep those animals in existence, Gleb?
About an hour.
how many can you make at once? A lot? Well, we've seen a lot.
Might be more now.
If we can create a bunch of them and just have them like run around a general area and just make a shit ton of tracks regardless.
Yeah, if we only need like
Yeah.
what 3 or 4 of them. If we had that many, we could have like 1 or 2 stay with us and just keep scratching at our tracks, and
Well-
then 1 or 2 scratch tracks in a different direction, and just like make it look like yes, there's disturbed soil, but it goes in many different directions all of a sudden.
And maybe not bears or wolves, considering
Like something
they've
like
seen us.
maybe something like a
Those-
pig or something.
I was thinking more like an elk or a deer.
I was
Something
thinking
more
wolves
native to the
because they could
forest.
dig.
Could just
Oh,
make a
pigs,
bunch of horses.
pigs dig a shit ton as well.
Are
yeah,
we
but pigs
traveling
aren't
on,
native to the
like-
forest.
Are we traveling like on a defined path, or is it just like grassland?
It's just grassland.
It's mostly grass.
Okay.
That's why I was actually thinking wolves, because dogs can dig really well, can't they?
Yeah, but they wouldn't
But my
be
only
really
thing is,
digging all over the place is the problem.
How out of place would a wolf be in a forest, though?
not out
Not
of place,
very.
but Justice knows we can summon wolves.
Okay. Is he going to track down every wolf's nest in existence? Absolutely not.
Yeah, but if all of a
I
sudden
think we're
there's...
getting lost here. All right.
If
He
we
knows
make-
we
if
can
we make-
summon
yeah.
animals.
If
If
we
we
can-
do
if we
this, he's
can-
gonna know we're up to some bullshit. All right.
Yeah, but if he can't
Okay.
find our tracks, he can't find our tracks. Doesn't matter.
Okay. I'm overthinking it. Yeah, let's do that.
What can you summon the most at Glib? What's something you can just make an absolute fuck ton of?
I mean, I could make like 8 horses.
Can horses
That-
dig?
That's actually really good. Well, it doesn't matter if they run
Traveling
all
in a
over the
horse.
place.
Yeah, we're traveling on a horse-drawn carriage. If horse tracks confuse them, then
All we need to do is just have them, instead of running off in different directions, just have them, all of them stay behind and run all over the place around here.
that's
We won't be
what I
able
was
to find
thinking.
shit. And then they have to search through this entire place to find out where the hell we went from it.
That's true.
And then they might be able to do the water thing too, but I'm not really sure.
Okay. Let's do it.
Yeah. I don't have 5th level spell slots, but I do have 4th, but that doesn't help me at all. So I will, with a 3rd level spell slot, use Conjure Animals.
Okay.
And if I can, I would like to make 8 horses.
You got it.
CR1 4th. Is it riding horse, or I don't remember what kind of horse it is, but there's CR1
I
4th
think
horse.
for that it's
Draft.
riding horse or draft horse, but I think those are both a CR 4th.
When he summons the horses, Madresh is going to be like, you should probably concentrate around here, and Madresh is going to turn the cart a little bit. That way, if we
Okay.
change direction, it's even that much harder. Every little bit helps, right?
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Nadrash, I know you're driving, but may I ask for a favor?
What is it? What do you require?
I think of Lou and Time. I think if you can maybe cast Identify on this fragment, I just think it would be very silly if we had the answer to our problems here and we
I
didn't
didn't know.
consider it.
Of course. May I have the sphere fragment?
Yeah.
All right, we got the stick. Good. Even not scrying, Isabel's going to refer to it as a stick.
So, God, since we didn't really get to look at it very much, since it was hurried and kind of, oh no, what's this thing look like even?
So, It is polished steel is kind of like the base, and then there are dark swirls and patterns. Do you guys know what a Celtic triskelion is?
Actually, if it's Celtic, Isabella would. Because she has
Well, I'm mostly
Celtic not
asking like
tattoo.
players.
As a player,
Oh.
no.
Okay, let
The
me.
Celtic
As-
Triskelion is the triple swirl.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That
Celtic
that is that's a Celtic triskelion. I just drew it on the page in Roll20.
Okay.
Awesome.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had my
That's the
character
water
sheet up, so I
tribe.
didn't.
That's the
Yeah,
water tribe from Avatar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
No.
the.
That is-
That's a symbol for Morthal
I'm kidding.
in Skyrim. Wow.
What is hilarious is Isabella would clock that as Celtic too, which is hilarious.
So-
She was so confused.
It has some patterns that are like that in the metal with that's like a darker, kind of like a Damascus steel pattern to it. But it's not like randomly folded steel. It's a pattern that's woven into it. And the size of it, normally like a normal spearhead would be about maybe 6 or 7 inches maximum in length. This spearhead is like 2.5 feet long. It is much bigger. And it has a kind of leaf shape where it starts out very wide and points inward into a taper. With Quillian lugs on the side. So if you're looking at it just as it is, it almost looks like, proportionally, it's about the size of a short sword, a double-edged short sword. And it looks immaculate as far as like, you guys know that this is supposed to be a ancient weapon, but it looks like it was just polished yesterday.
It still smells like shit from yesterday.
And yes, for clarity, it does have a very pungent odor to it. So, casting Identify on it. It is a legendary short sword. Attacks and damage get a +2. Whenever you damage a Fey creature with it, they take an additional 3d6 of damage. And the first time you damage a creature with the spear, they have to make a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 15. If they fail, they take 7d6 additional damage. Or half as much on a successful save. And that can only be applied once to a creature per short rest.
Okay. Can you put that down somewhere where we can all see it? Madresh is going to basically list
just-
all of the things that it can do.
I'm still editing it.
Okay, then whenever possible. So it's a +2. Madresh will just say, so this is a legendary sword. +2, it counts as a short sword right now. Basically gets a +2 to all attack rolls and damage. All attacks and damage. It does an exorbitant amount of extra damage against Fey, and it has a lingering poisonous effect to anything it hits in general. This thing is nasty.
Oh, great.
Lovely.
And I'll say, probably as Isabel like sees it a bit when she sees the similarity of the Calcatrice Galleon, she visibly pales a bit because she does recognize that.
Okay.
Well, we've got a really strong short sword. Does it require attunement?
It does not.
Oh, neat.
I am adding it to your guys' magic item folder now.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's
I'm
listed as Cold Iron Spearhead.
Nice.
yeah.
There we go.
Well, you can delete the Wild Magic Surge table since I sold that item.
Where's that at?
Magic item.
Ah, thank you.
On his list.
Okay.
Madrash will say, you know, with the amount of power in this thing, I almost wish I learned how to use a short sword.
Mind if I give it a swing?
Like, Madrash is just gonna look at Clarity.
I didn't know you were much of a swordsmith.
I've had some informal training, let's say.
Well, if you feel rage, I guess let us know. We need to do something about that.
Well, there's only
don't
one
know.
way we can find out if it'll make me feel it.
Madrash doesn't know anything about blade safety, so he's just gonna point, hold it out towards you
Holy
and kind of
shit.
point the sword towards you a little bit.
Okay.
Rush.
Calm
No,
down.
no.
All right. You know what? You just stay still. Just reach over and,
He holds it
take from
sideways. Is this how you?
him. Sure. I'll take it.
Alright. Well, I can. While we're on the run here, I can inquire with my patron on what the reward would be for turning in our bird. Unless we want to just do that now. I don't know how close they are. I don't know how long we've got. But if we're going to do something, we need to do it soon, I think.
Yeah, inquire with your patron and see if they'll take the bird back. Because we have to get rid of that if the Circle of Irons would, because they would use it immediately.
Okay. I'm gonna quickly grab a piece of paper and I'm gonna write a note and say, I'm gonna write the note that says, to who this may concern or to who this may inquire, this is Clarity. I am currently on mission as per requested. We have an item that I believe at one point belonged to the god Ibris. other humans were trying to, well, other mortals were trying to collect this item, but we managed to get our hands on it first. Out of curiosity, upon giving the item to you, would it please be given back to the God of Knowledge? And also, B, would there perhaps be a reward for doing so? I'm gonna put my pen down. I'm gonna scrunch it up into a scroll. Put like a nice little scrunch around it and give it to my pseudo dragon and say, "Little one, if you could please give this to him quickly, I would appreciate it." And I'm gonna hand
Pseudo
it off to
Dragon
him.
nods and poofs away with the scroll.
Even if he doesn't pay you, I think it's only fair that I do. So, if there is knowledge you require, I suppose it is within my right mind to give it to you. If there's anything in particular that you're looking for, if it means going home, or maybe a way to go home, or why somebody would want someone outside this realm in the first place, or, anything in general.
Either way, I will say this. Some of the etchings on the stick are bothering me. And because Isabel does wear like a bit of a scarf on, she'll like take the first scarf off and show that she has like a Celtic Trinity knot on her shoulder. It's not like mine, but still similar.
Certain kinds of iconography can be similar against many different religions, so
But the fact
why
is,
not?
I haven't seen
Maybe
anyone
it's-
with Celtic here.
Maybe it's not only from where you're from. Maybe the symbol has a kind of power.
Maybe people from here have traveled to your world or vice versa and come back.
I mean, you're in a different world. We all know what a circle is, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, I think you're overthinking it. Now, if it had if it had the same question for
Yes.
God, really, is common just English, or did Isabella have to learn a new language?
I would say it's a different language. I would say common is not English, but it is just the common tongue, and the only connection it would have with English is that it has the similar status. Like, English is kind of almost a universal.
Okay,
with language.
so Madrash is just gonna be like, I mean, did you speak the language when you got here?
Nope.
Have you seen any indication of the language from your old world?
Nope.
That would worry me, but, I mean, symbols, we don't I mean, you draw enough shapes, you'll get, the same symbol, I'm sure. If you had 1,000 artists drawing, eventually you'd end up with something similar, right?
Monkeys and typewriters.
Yes.
I don't know what a typewriter is, but yes.
I know. I'm just being silly.
No, just the fact there's that similarity there, and this is the first time I've seen it, concerns me.
Wasn't there mention of a god that you knew?
For my world, that's a whole bag of worms I don't want to open. Here,
Well, that's just
only-
the thing. Similarities aren't necessarily causation. I can understand being wary of it, but maybe similarities are
Alright.
similarities. I'm
either
saying
way,
don't shorten your lifespan by stressing over it. That's all.
Oh, that's easy for you to say when this has been your whole world.
You're right. My whole world has been hunted by an assassin. My mom is an immensely powerful thing, and my dad's literally a divine being.
I more meant you grew up on this world.
Does that make me more prone to chilling out?
Well, you have nothing to connect to a different world. Either way, if I do hope you're right, I'm overthinking it, but still, it's gonna bug me. So they'll go back to making sure that our plan to hide our tracks is working well.
Is it working?
From what you guys can tell, there is now a cacophony of noise behind the wagon, making it a little more difficult to track you guys.
Horses go.
Are they following after us, or are they just like staying in that area to make a giant like clusterfuck?
There are a few wandering around. There's one of them that's currently just doing donuts, kind of in a direction. But for the most part, they are making false trails and making it harder to follow the original tracks.
Wonderful. I'd like to keep my detect magic up at all times. I think. Honestly, I think he just doesn't know how to turn it off.
Is it just at will detect magic?
Yeah, I have Eldritch Sight, so
Okay,
I can at will, no
Um,
material components.
Okay. This is gonna sound weird, but with it being constantly on, the world is looking very different now to you. Because while magical items and spells are highlighted, it also highlights raw magic. So now you can see clouds of aether particles that would normally not be visible.
This short sword that I'm now holding, is that like, that's probably lit up like a Christmas tree, right?
It is very bright and glowy right now.
Yeah,
yes.
that. Yeah, I'll probably just use that and like, sort of like, cut like a branch or two, like some twigs that were passing by, just see how sharp it is, because that's what you want to try it out.
As you pass by a branch that's relatively close by, you give it a light swing, and yeah, it's confusing because you pass by and you're like, I could have swore I hit the tree. And I hit the branch. You look behind you as you pass, and there's a clean cut, and you look back at the sword. It didn't feel like it had any resistance at all.
This is a really fucking good sword.
One that we should probably put back in hiding soon. But yeah.
Yeah, probably. I actually have an idea.
Yes, Jonah?
I will pull out my scroll of locate object. I would like to target Justice's armor.
Okay.
Mm.
Let me double check the range of locate object.
I
1,000
believe
feet.
it's like 1,000 feet. I know the exact location, and outside of that, I know the direction it's in.
Okay.
Well, no. You only know the direction if it's not the same item. It would find the closest item. It does not extend past the reach of 1,000 feet. This spell is very stringent on you cannot detect anything outside of the 1,000-foot range.
Really? Oh,
Yes.
interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know that because I know nothing about magic, so I just use it and nothing happens, I guess.
Well, up to the DM, maybe something happens.
It's true.
I hope nothing happens. No offense.
No news is good news for this one.
You're in
Yeah.
the car with us right now.
But
One
I'm just
moment.
saying. See?
Clarity is not actually clarity. Clarity is actually justice. They swapped places.
So, so you're triggering it for looking for Justice's armor.
Mhm.
Since Justice is not within the 100 feet, I'm going to say that the spell is going to
1,000.
look for the next set of armor that fits the general description.
Look,
It is
clarification.
1,000
1,000
feet.
feet.
1,000.
Oh, what did I say? 100 feet?
100.
Yes.
My bad. 1,000.
I was like,
brain
that's a
lost
10.
to 0.
Look, we just want to make sure he's not within
There.
1,000 feet of us.
Yeah. It doesn't trigger that, but you do get a ping within 1,000 feet, but it's not where you expect.
Where is it?
Let's see. So it says that you would know where its location is and if it's moving. It's a little ahead to the left and about 20 feet down in the ground.
Guys,
What?
Clarity, did your brother enjoy digging?
I beg your pardon. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I just tried to use this here fancy scroll thingy that I got, and it lets me know where an object is, and I tried to locate your brother's armor, just to see like where he is, and apparently he's under the ground. Just points at the dirt.
As you guys are traveling by, the spot is like just a little off to the left of you guys, and you just kind of point as you pass by, and it's just like, yeah, it's right over there.
We want to dig it up? Maybe it's like... No.
We have time for
Morbid
that.
curiosity says loot.
Yeah, it does. But also, why the fuck would he be in the ground?
I don't think it's justice. I think it's just armor.
Magic works like that?
Magic works like that?
It's not the one that's casting magic all of a sudden. What the fuck is with that?
Also, Jonah,
Yes,
why are your
Whoa.
eyes fucking purple? Is no one going to talk
No.
about that?
What are you talking about?
He wanted to match me.
Madrash pulls his
No.
mirror out and holds it up to Jonah. Your eyes are fucking purple. And, let's be real. Madrash is vain enough to own his own pocket mirror.
Yeah, I believe that.
That's weird.
No. That's not weird, sir.
I think it's pretty weird.
No, let's go back.
What did you do to do that?
No?
Hold on, I'm getting asked too many questions here. What?
Madrash, your question first.
By all means, Isabella, grill him.
What the fuck do you mean you didn't know your eyes were purple?
Do I look like I own a mirror?
I think you would notice. You would at least look. I don't know if your eyes change color by looking through pots or looking in water. What the fuck, Jonah?
Why would I look at my reflection?
Because that's what people normally do to make sure their hair is nice. Where I come from, we did it while we were brushing our teeth normally.
Well, why would you brush your teeth and not your hair?
You do
Yeah, that
both. You
seems-
brush
that
your
seems
teeth with
pretty weird.
soap. You brush your teeth with like a special soap that's safe for you because you guess what? If you get your teeth sick, if your teeth get disease, it spreads through your body. The best way to stay healthy is keeping your teeth clean.
Madresh, like, puts his hand in his mouth, and just literally rips a tooth out. That's what I do.
Well, guess what? Do your teeth regrow?
Yeah. Do yours not?
Mine don't. No. I
Oh,
have my
that's really
12 teeth,
inconvenient.
and they're done.
Mine.
Well, let's
mine
go
don't
back to
either.
Jonah.
I think.
Let's no. Let's go off the teeth brushing thing. Jonah, what the fuck is going on?
You mean? Well,
You know what?
I can see shit. I don't know. Like,
You know, I went to talk to you about it last night, but after you went like down after that fucking explosion, I got you out. You went the fuck back in.
yeah.
What the fuck? You know, when did you go back into a fight when we're running away?
I didn't know we were running away. What? If you haven't noticed, I was unconscious before that.
Yeah, and I dragged your ass out.
Look, Isabella. Some of us can't just know what's going on after we get blasted like that, okay?
Didn't Madresh yell pumpernickel before the blast?
No,
Yes.
I didn't hear it
Yep,
if you
but-
did.
Jenna, are you
I-
okay?
I do hate to be
Yeah.
distracted from this, but time-sensitive question: Do we care about the suit of armor that's 20 feet underground?
Do you
I
know?
don't know. It's
Uh,
probably
Jonah?
someone
other-
who was buried.
Other question: do we have a way to dig it up quickly?
I mean, I could use my
Speaking
axe as a
of
shovel.
the armor,
Is it moving?
Mhm.
you guys are moving, and it's staying at the same distance from you guys at this point.
Guys,
What the
the
fuck?
armor is moving. By the way,
I'm sorry, what?
the armor's moving. Like with us, like it's still there. Is the point.
Hey, Jonah, how long would it take you to prep a cannonball? Right fucking now?
I don't have the gunpowder for that.
Yeah,
we
you do.
we absolutely do.
We do?
You do.
How long would it take me? I am very fast.
I'd say like 2 actions.
Alright.
Can I know nothing about like helping load a cannon, but could I assist him to make it go faster?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
the cannon.
It's following us. Could you prep a cannonball? And as soon as a cannonball is done, I'm gonna go very fast. We're going to go very fast, and hopefully, whatever pokes its head out, will be behind us, and we can give it a face full of. And Madras gestures towards the cannon. Yes.
Lead shrapnel, whatever the cannonball's made out of.
You don't think it's the forest guardian again, do you?
I really hope not, because if
why would
it
be wearing
regrows,
armor?
I would be pissed. Jonah, contextually, it wouldn't be wearing armor, it would have armor in its belly.
Interesting.
So that would imply it ate justice.
I feel
No,
like
it
if
would
was
imply it
something
ate
that big,
somebody
we would
with armor.
see.
So as you guys
Let's
are
get
discussing
Berlin.
this, there's going to be a bit of a shark fin that pops up out of the ground, and it's going to jump at you guys now.
That's a problem.
Fuck?
Fuck,
So
go!
We were making the cannonball, right?
Yes.
All right. Are we able to fire it?
Yes. So it needs one action to aim it, and one action to load it, one action to fire it.
Fuck. Anyone want to help me? I got
I think
clarity to help me
I
right
think
now.
I can help, but I honestly, based on my skill set, it might actually be better for me to Eldritch Blast it to keep it away.
Isabel would help you aim it. Because she's probably strong enough to actually move it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The skills doesn't matter. It's just it takes a whole action for each of these functions.
Yeah.
Isabel will help
I would
aim.
imagine the actual firing is the actual like hit
Attack
roll,
roll,
which is why I was like, I should probably shoot that because I'm the gun guy.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Like, what even is that
So-
thing?
it's a bullet. I'm pretty sure. This is Red speaking, and not
Yeah.
Joan.
Oh, it's
Yeah, we
absolutely
know it's
lit.
red.
It's gonna pop in a second here, and I'm very excited for this. I just want to see what the cannon does.
So, since you guys were prepping this, we're going to go with action load, action aim, action fire. Jonah, please make me a d20 roll plus 6.
Get a
Alright.
natural 20, Jonah.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Please crit the cannonball. That'd be hilarious.
17 plus 6, 23.
Right, yeah, that easily goes over its AC. Please roll me 8d10.
Holy shit.
Ooh, yes, here we are.
This is just Obo flexing how much a cannon does.
Yeah.
This is the one.
That's all this is.
8d10,
8d10.
50.
50.
Do I add dexterity and gunpowder gloves to that?
No. This is a siege weapon. It has its own stat block for it.
All right.
So, the boulette is leaping up and out of the ground, getting dangerously close to your guys' cart before the cannon fires, where it takes the shot straight in the face. The ball explodes, sending shrapnel and bits of keratin from the boulette, and quite a bit of blood, as it takes 50 points of damage to the face, and immediately regrets its choices and begins to run away from you guys.
Nah, I want to keep this now.
You guys did over half its health in one shot. It's out of there.
I have a question, you guys. Do we want it to go away or do we want to kill it?
I don't think we have the liberty to get in fights right now.
I don't care to chase it.
Alright. A goodbye, creature that has armor in its belly.
Actually,
Larry.
Do it.
Can I try to cast Charm Monster on it?
Oh my god. Fucking
Could
love
you
that.
please click on Charm Monster for me so I can see what this does?
Oh my god.
Like, you can absolutely cast Charm Monster. DM wants to know. Okay. You attempt to... It must make a wisdom save. It'll have advantage because you guys shot it. If it fails, it's charmed by you. Charmed creature is friendly. Okay. Let's see if it makes this wisdom save. Oh dear. That's not a good wisdom score to begin with. Here we go. Oh no.
We're talking about bullets are so wise.
The charm spell The enchantment goes through. It is charmed.
That's funny as fuck.
Hey, if you see any of those guys out there, like the ones you have in your mouth, can you go beat them up? Please? That'd be great.
Oh, that's a lot better idea than what I thought you were gonna do.
What'd you think she was gonna do?
Make it come towards us so we could kill it.
No.
I thought she was gonna make it just dig up huge patches of area. That's even, like, honestly, just slowing them down physically is way better than making them lost.
Okay.
You're like, go sick 'em, boy. It's like, whoa, all right, I guess. Half my HP gone. Do we want to give it a little HP before it goes and fucks people up?
I don't have anything to
I'd
heal.
say at this point it'd be out of range, since you guys
Yeah,
are
I
going
think-
in different directions now. Yeah, that could have fucked you guys up pretty badly. Cannonball.
I'm
Sorry,
gonna
I
use.
I wish
Go
I
ahead.
thought about that sooner.
I'm going to. Okay, Obo, can I cast a spell before
What
it gets
spell?
away? Just one spell.
Depends on the spell.
It's got a range of 30 feet.
Okay, what's...
Cure wounds.
That doesn't have a range of 30 feet. That's a range of touch.
I know.
Just-
It has a range of 30 feet because I'm me.
Oh.
Distance spell.
Roll me just a dex check. See if you're fast enough.
Dex? Okay. So +1, and then I roll. 12.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh my god. Cool.
It was just a DC.
Just a
10.
second.
It was
just a
it's
second
a coin
level.
toss.
Second level cure wounds, so 2d8 plus 5. That's 6. That's 6. Okay. 17 HP.
Okay.
Madresh just blows it a kiss. Good luck, little guy.
I just imagine that stupid Freeburn low kiss thing.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
absolutely.
I love that.
Anywho,
I think at this point I would like to use my Rod of the Pack Keeper ability to get a spell slot back.
you got it.
I thought you were going to say I'd like to counterspell that heal, and I was about to be like, God damn.
No.
Oh, some people
I just
deserve
want
that
a
nature.
spell slot back.
Man.
Oh, Jonah, glad you were looking
this
for
is,
justice.
This is so goofy. I love D&D.
Isabel's just-
I love these stupid
I
games.
guess if we see another silly monster, let me try to charm it before you shoot it.
Now, I have an idea. Should we preload the cannon just in case another monster shows up?
I think that would
Yes.
be
And
a
it
great
doesn't get
idea.
charmed?
Yeah, in case it doesn't get charmed.
Wonderful.
Alright, let's preload the cannon, Jonah.
Or, if Justice and their buddies show up, we can blast their wagon and
That's true.
yeah.
I'm glad you prefaced that with wagon.
Why would I blast Clarity's brother with a cannon? That
Madresh just turns to Jonah and just looks at him. No reason.
crap.
And just
Jonah,
turns
what-
back forward.
Jonah, we still have to have the conversation of your eyes change color and you don't know why. Doesn't that concern you?
I mean, a lot of weird shit happens to me.
He'd
An
be
eye
pleased
color
with me a
change that's
nickname.
kind of big.
You're also
you do-
casting magic, Jonah.
I mean, he
Yeah,
didn't have magic before that was but it wasn't like this.
Feels different. Feels like the intent
more-
is very different.
I was gonna say feels more often.
Guys, I know we're grilling Jonah right now, but I think we probably have things we should probably worry about more.
True.
But I think at some point, we all might need to talk, Jonah, about that. Although of course we know that your eyes are truly just purple because you've bequeathed me a nickname. And your eyes are just approving of that.
Right.
Isabella visibly laughed.
Yeah, that's what happens when you give people nicknames, you know.
Matrash just grabs
Okay,
his
well-
face. Wait. Amumu, just for shits and giggles, will you roll me a deception? Because I want to see if Madrash believes that. Because let's be real, he's given a lot of people a lot of nicknames and would never consider that to be bullshit right now.
You want me to do a deception?
I mean, if you want Madrash to believe it, yeah. It's like, how overt are you being with this joke? Because Madrash is taking a couple things a little too literally.
I guess the question is, how silly do you think Madrash is to believe it when she's outwardly trying to make it a joke?
You know what? I think
I'm gonna roll a d20 for
I
how
think Jonah just kind of believes it because you have that weird Fey magic. So he's just like, is that a thing that happens? Okay.
Oh no, I meant for it to be a joke!
Mumu, you
Isabella.
made a joke. Everyone else in the group, we're a little autistic.
No, I
Like,
think Isabella would
If
be
it's
like,
clear that
"Yo."
it's a joke, but if you're saying it, like if you're actually gonna make a deception check, he's probably just gonna be like, "That's weird. Your magic's goofy,
Well-
man." Like,
I think Isabella would just be like, "You've called Billy Bucky and your eyes don't change to match him."
Actually,
I don't
what's
know
your
if
natural
already
eye
changed
color,
beforehand.
Jonah?
natural eye color was green.
Billy's,
Hold on. Hold on. Checking.
Isn't Billy a goblin?
Of course,
Oh, he's a
giving
hobgoblin.
Of course, giving people nicknames don't change your eye color.
He-
Normally, I don't know what
Billy-
she does.
Billy Buckshot Zert has green eyes.
Well, Clarity has golden
That's
eyes,
funny.
golden yellow eyes. So,
But purple skin tone. That's why we're saying the eyes change color.
I don't like the implications on Jonah anymore. Hold on. This is weird.
Look.
This is getting weird real fast.
Either
Okay.
way, I agree with Clarity. Jonah, this discussion is being tabled, but we are going to have it again.
Right.
I was just trying to make a lighthearted joke. That's all.
I understand. You're fine.
Why do you think I brought up the fact he calls Billy Bucky?
I call a lot of people by different nicknames.
You call that dwarf Rasputin!
That's his
That's
name.
not
The
even
dwarf's
his name.
name is Rasputin.
No, it's not!
Is it?
It
not?
actually is.
It's
It is.
Rasputin. I call him Raz.
Oh, right.
Oh, Raz, yeah. Isabella's the
Uh,
one that finds Rasputin funny, because it's a song from where she's from.
You always sing when you see him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, his name is Rasputin, so now I do, yeah. Isabella will pull out her normal flute and play that song on the flute.
No. You mean your magic horn of a tree
No,
god?
her
Oh.
no, her normal flute, because she does have a normal flute.
Yep.
We did just shoot a cannon and may have alerted the Iron Circle. Maybe more noise isn't the best idea.
Isabella would stop shortly after that.
I'm sorry. I
No,
apologize.
no, it's a good idea. I found it funny.
So,
I'm the fun killer.
No,
the-
you make a valid point.
No, you're OSHA. You're the safety inspector.
as the mood begins to die down back to more of a normal ambience, there is a poof of smoke as the pseudo dragon is back, and it has a little picnic basket.
Oh,
Is there a note in the basket?
Opening it up, there is a note in the basket addressed to Clarity, along with a handful of apples.
apples.
Right, the
Oh,
apple.
What's the
the
note say? Read the note
Oh.
first, please.
Yeah.
Okay. I will read the note.
Okay. The note informs you that there will be someone in Whaleshore to pick up the item in question, along with dropping off your reward for it. Due to the nature of it, since it is not the conventional items that are given to the Golden Library, you will not be receiving any tokens for renting any of the books that they have at the library. But due to the nature of it being a very powerful magical item associated with the patron of the library, you will be rewarded for it. And the apples are not mentioned in the note, and from what you can tell, after a bit of inspection, each of the apples has a small bite mark in it, looking like it got picked up. Your pseudo dragon probably stole these from the cafeteria.
Oh,
They
little
magical?
one.
Are the apples magical?
The apples
Oh,
are, in
no.
fact, not magical.
Damn. Wait, no, that's a good thing. Hold on.
Oh, little one.
So what did the
You
note
shouldn't
say,
take things
Clarity?
that aren't yours.
The pseudo dragon turns to you with apple juice running down its face as it is currently munching on one of the apples. Just like, huh?
If you could please save some for the rest of us, I would be greatly appreciated. So the note says that, we can get a reward for it, but we would have to turn in the item to, I guess, a drop-off location in a city. What was the city's name again?
Well, sure.
Well, sure.
Oh, sure.
Whaleshore.
Where we're going?
But they will reward us
I mean,
for doing
Honest-
so.
honestly, it's probably better in the hands of the person who made it than us.
As much fun as it is to carry on a person, in case of emergency, it seems that we're so trepidatious about using it, it might be better off in the hands of someone who would put it to better use.
I don't trust us with that thing.
I truly believe mortals only see a perspective of everything, whereas I believe a deity of knowledge is a bit more omnipotent than that.
The gods can make mistakes. They can be fickle. We saw that in Meridian.
Yeah,
Well,
I tricked a god of
trickster
trickery.
god.
That takes a while.
I still can't believe we did that. Well, let's give it back to its rightful owner.
All right. Well, how many more days of travel will it be back to the city of Whaleshore, Obo?
After today, 3 more.
3 more? Okay. Um, can I, if I urge the horse to go faster, will that make the tracks more noticeable behind us?
Yes.
Do we want to
the
risk?
faster you guys go, the easier it is to track you guys.
Do we want to move faster and just say fuck it to the city?
We just sent a bullet after them, messed up all of our tracks, and had the horses go through. And I'm assuming this has been quite a while that we've been doing this now. So I would say if they're continuing to track us at this point, they're gonna keep tracking us. It's yeah, if we fail to lose them at this point or slow them down enough, then we might as well move faster because we're not getting away from them.
Okay.
That's a valid point.
That's what I was hoping for. Then, since we're probably done for the day with travel as is, tomorrow I will be moving the cart at the hurried pace.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So that we can just cover ground faster.
Yep. All right. So, congratulations, guys. You have done enough to shake off pursuit.
Oh, yay!
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It was the bullet that sealed the deal.
Absolutely.
It's a little hard to track someone when you're being digested.
Well,
So Justice wasn't coming after us himself. He just sent some goons.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dumbass farmhands.
The next couple of days of going as fast as possible during the day and staying vigilant at night, you guys are able to see the city of Whaleshore on the horizon.
I wanted to do something that night.
Oh, yep, go for it.
I have the short sword, the cold iron spearhead.
Mm-hmm.
I would. Do I tell Clarity? Roll wisdom again. Yeah, I'll tell her. I'll find Clarity. Hey, Claire.
Yes?
Can I borrow you for a second?
Of course. Is this about the weird stuff going on with you?
No, it's, I'll explain it.
I'll try not to pry.
I'll lead you to the roof of our tower. Alright. I'm gonna do a seance.
Oh. Well, okay.
And I'm gonna use the spearhead.
Mm.
I think I might be able to find a descendant if I do, maybe.
Okay. Before you do that, you mentioned your eyes are... You're able to see things now, right?
Yeah.
What do you see when you look at me?
What do I see when I look at her?
You see the faint glow of some magic items that she has on her person, and
I,
that's
you
about
know
it,
what?
really.
I realize I should specify a bit
Very
more.
glowy.
I'll show my mark.
Does that glow as well?
Oh yeah, there's magic coming off of it.
Do I know what school of magic it is? If it has one?
I believe it would be divination.
Yeah, it's that. It's same color as that little orb thingy that we smacked with the axe.
Oh. Okay. I'll cover up my mark. I guess if that helps to know what school of magic you're looking for, I guess, I will also say that, it's not on the same location that I have my mark. Justice had his in a different location before he removed it.
I was more using it as a focus, but I thought I might have better luck if I brought you with me into
Oh.
the circle.
Well, of course. I mean, I will happily bear witness.
If I start to get taken over or something by flail and just, I don't know, stab me, I guess.
You are very... I don't want to see you hurt, Jonah.
Well, I get the feeling we're going to get hurt pretty often. Rather be me than you. I'll make a circle of, while I'm like laying out like candles. I'll take off my holy symbol of Mordeus. I'll put that in the center with the spearhead. I'll sit like cross-legged. Have a seat. And I will take off my other two holy symbols, and I will give the Rivia one to Clarity, and I'll put the Istrix one behind her. I'll give her my protections that I usually have. And I'll start the seance if she does not stop me.
Okay. 1 second, I need to pull something up.
If you end up finding anything about that southern city of oh god, I can't remember the name of that country. But the southern city with the older cleric woman, I think we already
Rivia?
have a rough idea of her, so...
Nope, I have a name for that place. I closed down the program, son of a bitch.
So you shouldn't have to worry about her. But if you find any of the other...
What place? Again.
he never gave us a name. He said it was a city under construction, that he would
DM
come up
has
with a name later.
So, the city in the south that the other curse mark holder is the city of Beckton. Beckton.
Oh. And it's from this country, or is it like...
It is in the Rivian Empire.
Rivian Empire.
Okay. I'm also from the south of the Rivian Empire. Have I ever, like, been there or know anything about it?
You would have heard of Beckton then.
Yeah, I've heard of that place.
Yes, based on one of the letters that Justice has, one of the marked ones there is a cleric, an older woman.
I don't know many clerics.
Well, if you're able to ping particular locations and it tells you to go south, then I would ignore it. I don't know how seances work, so
Well, that's fantastic, because I don't either. So we're gonna... It happens. I don't think they don't exactly end up the same way, wise.
well, as long as you're not oozing black ooze from your eyes and mouth like the trash did last time.
Same. I don't think Jonah knows about that, actually.
It happened in Meridian. I think he was trying to call upon his. Well, sorry, seance probably isn't the correct word. He was trying to call upon his father. And.
It's probably my fault. I think I woke up Istrix. Might have interfered.
You wouldn't have known.
Anyway,
Okay.
all right.
So you're
I
doing
will
a
begin the
seance,
seance.
and
Mhm.
what is the subject of this seance? Is it the spearhead?
I am using the spearhead, and I'm trying to use the spearhead and clarity as sort of like a focus.
Okay.
I'm seeing if I can ideally find a another descendant, but I can't really like fully control this, so it's kind of in your hands.
You got it. All right. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh boy, here we go. That's a natural one. Can I use that inspiration reroll you gave me?
No. Because no. Would you like to dump a whole bunch of hero points into this or not?
Yes. Yes, I would. 2, fantastic. 6, okay. So that's all of mine, so that brings it up to 7, 13. I don't know. I don't know if Clarity wants to save us or not, but
Well, you've done 2, so I think.
oh no.
Do you want more or do you want less? Or do you want more or are you
Brings
happy
us
there?
up to 17.
17.
It's up to you. They're your hero points.
I think 17's a good, like, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay. So, 17. You fail. Could you please roll me a D100?
Oh no.
Oh, yes. $22.
Okay. So. Oh no.
Oh.
Okay.
With it.
So, Jonah, we're going to start with your perspective on this first. You see...
Worried about clarity.
Huh?
Now I'm worried about clarity.
No. We're starting with the worst one first.
Okay, good. We're good.
Once you begin the seance, things are going well. And then you touch the spearhead. And you then begin to try to reach towards the curse mark on Clarity's arm. However, the second you touch the spearhead, you're no longer in the tower. You are in an open field with a series of large boulders that stick up that kind of dot the landscape. It is slightly overcast, a bit of fog that rolls through. The ground feels mushy and wet beneath your feet, but not overly soaking, just kind of thick mud beneath the grass.
Am I still sitting in the circle, or am I just like standing here?
You're standing.
Oh.
Around you, echoing across to the grasslands, across the moor, you hear occasionally the sounds of battle, steel ringing on steel, and shouts of men trying to kill each other.
There's like a war or like a large scale battle going on.
Kind of a large scale battle, yeah.
Oh, 1 second.
Oh. Oh no.
Okay, sorry. I
Okay.
have to step away for a minute. In a minute.
After a while of wandering around, things begin to slowly change. The mud beneath your feet isn't mud anymore. Instead, it's hands grasping at you, trying to pull you down with every step. The large stones that dot the landscape, heads screaming in pain, bleeding from their eyes and ears, nose, and mouth. The haze of fog turns a red color and tastes of iron. No matter what you do, the hands that grip you begin to slowly pull you down into the mud beneath. Pain, pain, pain. All you can feel is pain and the screams of the dying. Clarity.
Yes.
You see Jonah after he touches the spearhead and he has a hand reaching over to touch your curse mark. He stops right after he touches the spear, and there's a slight vibration and ringing sound coming from the spearhead. And then Jonah just stops what he's doing and begins to start wailing.
Like screaming?
Yeah. And this is not, this is like at the top of his lungs.
Clarity's going to say, okay, that's enough, Jonah, that's enough. I'm going to try to, like, shake him out of it. And if I don't get a reaction, I'm going to try to close his mouth, just because I don't want him to alert anybody or any monster.
Oh, yeah. My first question is, does this wake everyone else up?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
And,
Yeah.
Jonah, I knew this was going to be a stupid idea. Please wake up, please wake up, please.
Jonah. You have a short sword on your stat block, yes? On your character sheet?
Yes, I do.
Could you make an attack roll with it? We're just going to add 2 to the roll.
Oh, fuck me.
All right.
Great.
Apparently. 22.
Oh, great.
Yeah, Clarity, does that beat your AC? Just double checking.
Yeah, just a
All
little
right.
bit.
So,
What's happening on my end?
on your end,
Is like
it is still the same. You are. Oh, Okay. Question: have you guys seen the Labyrinth with
Yeah.
Nope.
What's his face?
multiple times. David Bowie.
David Bowie. You know the
Yes.
scene with the well, like the helping hands, as the what's her
It's been
face chick
forever
is.
since I saw it.
Okay. Well, you are currently
It's
being pulled down like this hole by a bunch of bloody, muddy hands, and you are fighting for your life to try and get yourself free. That's what's happening on your end, Jonah. Clarity, you start to shake Jonah to try and wake him up, and then there's this searing pain in your stomach. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
oh no.
Oh, because I'm holding it and I'm flailing around. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay, so you pass, so you'll take half damage from that. As as Jonah has stabbed you in the gut with the spearhead.
Okay.
So let me roll this here real quick.
I hate this.
It's gonna be so much fun, guys.
Okay, so you take half of 19, so 9 points of additional damage.
That was a fucking lucky roll. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you take a lot of damage and you feel this almost toxic like feeling of like this burning, stabbing pain that goes up your body before you pull back from the blade. Then Jonah, you are freed from this nightmare that you were in, and
Would we make it up there by this time?
Yeah, you
Okay.
guys see Clarity stumbling back with this bleeding gut wound, and Jonah holding the spearhead.
I'm like prone on the ground. Like
No, I'd say like in a kneeling position at this point.
what's going on? What? I'm gonna like drop it. Yeah, I'm
gonna-
very obviously confused and shaking. The definitely set up for a seance. You guys have seen that a few times already, so
The fuck.
I'm gonna rush over and do a second level cure wounds.
The cure wounds
Isabella-
does not heal it.
like
What?
rifling through my bag, just like pulling out like healing potions that are like falling over the ground.
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
It is in fact not fine, as the
Yeah.
bleeding has not stopped. And Clarity, you'll take another 5 points of damage.
I'm gonna cast Beacon of Hope,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do cure wounds again.
Okay. With an extra charge from Beacon of Hope, your healing that you give her is half of what you roll.
Okay, I don't roll, so it's half of 13.
No. Like
Beacon of Hope maxes it out.
Yes, Beacon of Hope is countering the non-ability to heal, so whatever you roll to
Okay.
heal is half.
Understood.
Oh, great.
It's a 1, so a total of 6.
I'd like to cast Lesser Restoration on myself if I can.
Lesser Restoration will not solve this right now.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
think
keep using cure wounds until
I think
Clarity's
I
healed.
think I do it. Can I call out in my brain? I want to make a bargain
Okay.
with the entity.
What do you say?
And see if he can fix this and what he wants for it.
Okay.
Do I get to roll again, or
You could roll again, yeah.
okay?
It's okay.
That's
Fine.
Madrash is ignoring you. That's 10 points of healing reduced to 5.
Yep. Okay.
Is that closing the wound?
So at this point, Clarity, your hit points would be back to full.
Mm-hmm.
However, the wound doesn't close up, and after a few, it begins to bleed again.
That we didn't figure out everything this fucking spearhead can do. As Isabella's pushing it away with her axe because she's not touching it.
Put it in the bag.
Where's the bag?
Clarity's bag should
Where
be
do we
downstairs.
have
Go
it?
put it in the fucking bag. Pick it up, you
That's-
fucking idiot. Put it in the bag.
Can I?
Isabella grabs and goes to throw it in the bag because she's like, fuck this shit.
Can I cast Mage Hand and have it help me apply pressure to this wound?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Man, Jonah, novice in the short sword, huh? Maybe he should have taken it up.
He's just sitting there, like paused in the middle, like he had his bag open looking for, like, he has a bunch of potions that have just like fallen on the ground, right? And he's just like frozen, muttering. I don't know if I'm getting a response from the entity, but
You will get a response.
oh fuck. Okay, here we go.
So, what can I help you with?
What do you want for fixing that?
Oh, that. Such a delicious wound. The warm blood trickling out. How did it feel? Was
I
it
didn't
a
feel
easy
anything.
entry, or is there resistance on the blade?
I wasn't here.
Oh, shame. I would have liked to have savored that event.
Well, you can. I'll take it if you can move it.
Oh,
If you can fix it, fix it.
as much as I would absolutely love to make a deal with you and weave myself into you further, I have to admit I can't stop this. It's far greater than I am.
Okay.
What?
Is that a time limit?
I don't think there's a time limit. If I recall, the thing you stabbed her with, wounds it leaves can never be healed.
So there's no way to stop the bleeding?
That I don't know. If anything, you would probably have to find the one who made it. They might have a way to stop it.
How do I do that? He's dead, right? You know where he is.
They're not dead.
Fuck hell.
But as to where they are, I'd rather not have to stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
I'll do it for you. Rather not. Does that mean you will if the price is good enough?
No. It means that I'd rather not stick my nose into that. And as such, I'm not going to.
Useless.
is something
So
that's
he-
far beyond my abilities or my interests.
Yep, I'll stop talking to him, I guess.
Okay.
I'm
I
good.
will say this. Isabel comes back up with the bag because she has an idea, but she was waiting for anyone else.
Yeah, I'll just be like, slide the potions across. Like, I'll just like
No.
take my hands and like just
No.
slide them across.
No, it's fine.
Does anyone have, say, a medicine kit?
I do have a medical kit.
Cool. So with that, you can make a medicine check and use one charge from the kit to stop the bleeding or slow it down for a day.
Okay.
Wait, Isabella, has your
Yes.
axe worked again? Does it?
It only works every day, but I have another idea.
It's okay.
Just-
I got my medical kit. My mage hand is like opening up my medical kit and like picking out band-aids and and stuff while I'm like holding the wound. Like, yeah, I probably need that.
Just gonna put on a lot of Neosporin. A little bit more. There we go.
Little one, can you help him with that? I need yeah, that rubbing alcohol would probably be really good.
It's gonna burn like a bitch, though.
I know. Honestly, it kind of hurts. I'm trying not to think about cauterizing the wound right now. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I've cauterized something on my body, so.
Will work.
Okay. So, make a medicine check for me.
Can I, Josh, can you, like, help me, like, hold
He's
this
just
a little?
he's healing you like immediately, trying to do whatever he can. He's not
Well-
trained in medicine, but high enough wisdom score.
Don't panic too much. I'm sure it's not too much of a problem. I'm hoping that would give me advantage because I'm getting assistance from Midrash.
Yeah, every time.
Yes, that would be advantage on the check.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, every time that you start
God.
bleeding again, I'm pumping another cure wounds into you.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
He's doing that.
Okay. So, after bandaging and trying to get the bleeding to either stop or to slow down, as long as you apply fresh bandages every day, it'll mitigate the effects. But if you stop, you'll start to lose 5 from your hit points every day.
From the maximum?
Yes.
How many
Jesus
charges
fucking Christ.
does a healer's kit have?
It has
20?
10 uses.
Oh,
10.
10.
Okay. 10 charges.
I knew it was a multiple of 10.
I do have to step
charges.
away. So
All good.
as
Okay.
soon as I can.
Yeah, take your time.
Do we want to go ahead and just take a short stretch break since it's been 2.5 hours at this point?
Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, we can take a quick break. Everyone else okay with that?
Red seems
I can
really
eat more
important for this.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's take a break so that way he doesn't miss anything. I'll just continue
Understood.
eating my dinner.
So while we have that, all right. Thank you, Smoggy. Hello, everyone from the raid. My name is Oboram. Sorry for the BRB screen right about now. We are in the middle of our D&D session, and oh boy, things have taken a dramatically bad turn. But once again, thank you, Smoggy, again for the raid, and hello to everyone there. Normally, I don't do this. Saturdays is D&D day, and so it's a little difficult to interact with chat since I have to put all my focus on the players. But once again, thank you for the raid. For everyone who came with the raid, make sure you guys get something to drink, stand up and stretch, touch some grass, whatever it needs to do. The players, yeah. But yeah, we'll be back in a little bit. We want to make sure that one of the players, Red, is available since there is a lot of drama going on right now. So until then, we'll see you guys in a little bit.
All right.
And we're back. Hello, everybody.
Welcome to the madness.
Let me swap the
I will-
music back over.
I will not derail the progression any further by leaving. We will continue.
Cool. So, picking back up, Isabel has made it back to the top of the tower with the, I believe, bag of holding. Yes.
With Clarity's bag of holding, she put the spear in, but she brought the bag up just
Yep.
in case she has to use the quill, because she will.
All right. So, what's everyone's current set of plans?
What's
As soon
the
as-
name of the other author other than Satanta? It was like Satanta and
Hi, Hannah.
Kaihana. Okay.
As soon as Clarity's patched up, and like the bandages are on, he's just he's gonna turn to Jonah and just, what did you do?
Don't know.
Mitrash, it's fine. It's my fault.
It's your fault that he cast a seance, hiding it from
Yes.
the whole fucking party?
Yes,
It's
I
your
could've
fault he
told you.
stabbed you?
I asked him to.
Jonah, all you do is hide shit from us, and now Clarity's even taking the blame for it. Are you just gonna sit there? Sitting on your high fucking horse?
No. I'm the one who brought up the idea. She agreed
And you
to
didn't
it.
tell anyone.
You're right. I didn't.
Do you just think you're smarter than all of us? Better than all of us? Do you
No.
think you always know what's best? Because every time we come up with a plan without you, you ride our asses. Tell me what a fucking high horse I'm on, but you're just gonna sit there and do that? Clarity's got a fucking open wound that we can't heal.
It's fine.
Clarity, would you say it's fine if I had that wound in my gut?
No,
Then
but I'm not you.
you're right.
No, Madrash, I'm not better. Never thought so.
Why do you keep acting like it then? You keep trying to get in the way of every hit we take because somehow you can take it but we can't?
It's
We're in a
better
dangerous
if I
line of
get
work.
hurt.
It's better? Why?
If I died, then no one cares.
I fucking care, you little shit!
I'm sure. I'm sure you do.
Believe me or not, I wouldn't heal you if I didn't care. I wouldn't be pissed at you if I didn't care. If I didn't care, I would have just crushed your fucking skull.
Don't. Please, we don't.
All right.
This isn't worth fighting over. What's done is done. It's patched up. We're sorry. We won't do it again.
If you want to crush my skull, do it.
Stop.
If you think it'll make things better,
I-
do it.
Literally just told you because I care
I'm
about
letting
you.
you know.
And once again, you're just not listening.
You're right. I'm bad at listening.
You're bullheading your way through this. If we had at least been here to help, Isabella could have held you down. I could have moved her away from you when something bad happened. There are so many things we could have done if we did this together, Jonah.
I hate to do this, but I'm gonna say it. What if one of us took that wound instead of Clarity? We would be in the same situation.
And if we were all here, we could have prevented it.
I don't think it would have been preventable. I think no matter what, somebody probably would have gotten at least nicked a little bit. It's a deadly weapon, and the Circle of Iron wants it for a reason.
Okay.
But hey, look, I'm not bleeding through anymore. I think
Is the wound still there, though, Clarity?
I'm aware.
When I use detect magic, can I sense anything with it?
With what, the wound?
Yeah. It seemed like it has some sort of magical effect or anything with.
The best way I could describe it is it's less of a magical effect around the wound and more of that area has been purged of all magic.
Oh, shit.
But I could let me see if I can do anything.
It's okay.
No, it's not fine. It's not okay. You know it's not. Stop lying to yourself and everybody else. You don't need to lie to us.
Well, no one seems to believe me in this case anyway.
Well, because usually when we do healing magic on somebody, the wound goes away. And then it's okay. It's very obviously not okay because the things that we normally do aren't working. And you won't be able to convince any of us otherwise. I doubt it will work. But I would like to try to cure one disease and also one poison, if either of those will make a difference.
Okay. Could you click on the Cure Disease spell for me, please?
It's not a spell, it is one of these.
Oh, it's that thing.
What?
Okay.
Nola Bear.
The Lay on Hands, the healing will neutralize one poison. But from what you can see with your detect magic and kind of checking the wound over, it's not completely gone, but the effects are gone for a while.
Another thing I would like to try to do is pour a healing potion into it. Because those are just infused with magic. Hopefully, maybe replacing something that she's missing, but who knows?
This is idea from Red, not Jonah, because Jonah knows fuck all about magic. And also, this is out of character. Would Nistel's magic aura infuse it with magic again if we cast it on her?
So, to explain DM to player what's going on, so you guys get an understanding, since you guys are trying to understand. The wound, there was a thing left behind from the blade that is eating away at magic, causing it to no longer function in that area. Sort of like a bacteria that causes a anti-magic field. it can be
Ooh,
overpowered by
fun.
stacking abilities, like stacking spells and stuff on top of it to try and overpower it, but it's only slowing it down. However, let's see. Glib.
Hello.
That gives me a disgusting idea.
There is something that you could do that could potentially fix this. But it's going to involve
Cutting out the infected tissue?
not exactly.
Because that's what I was thinking.
I would like everyone else aside from Gleb to deafen for a second.
Oh shit! Just give me a
Why
second.
Why don't we just
Alright.
move over to a different call?
That also
Well,
would
if
work.
But
where do we want to all go to? Should we go to like the general voice chat, and then Obo can drag us
I'll-
back?
This is young Jen.
Obo, go to the streaming chat. I'll just drag Gleb there.
Oh, okay.
Does that work?
Yep, that would work.
Oh,
Okay.
it's I.
So, Gleb.
Hello.
This wound is awakening a memory before the party had found you. Something about this is familiar, and you think you have a way that you could stop it. However, to do so, you would have to reveal your true form to the party.
Okay.
Is that something you're willing to do?
Well, I mean, two of them already know, and I feel like I've tried putting enough crumbs out there at this point.
Okay.
So yeah, I wouldn't say I'm against it. No.
Okay. Then let us head back to the group.
Okay.
Should punch you.
oh,
They're back.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Yeah, bye.
What the fuck?
So,
don't say because I'll die.
Gleb,
Hello.
inspecting this wound and definitely getting like hands-on for your lay on hands to try and cure the poison. You have this urge. You have to stop the facade, and you have to consume the toxin.
Okay.
Oh.
I might take me on to dinner first.
Hey, you wanted to consume me first, so.
Hey, yo.
No, you have a point.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think at this point it's our only option without using a wish spell.
Okay.
Or struggling with this for who knows how long. So I think I'm okay with that.
Okay. So,
Can I ask for consent?
I don't think there's a choice in this.
This is
You
fucked
have
up.
a wound that's not closing.
okay. So, for clarity, and not the person, but for like the clarity of the events happening, this is going to just be. This is not in any sort of weird or gross kind of thing that's about to happen, but it is going to be a bit visually weird, if that makes sense. So, Brian,
Alright.
if you would please describe the form that you'll end up be taking.
Remember how during like COVID, there was a giant trend
This is a great start.
of people really, really loving slime.
Yeah,
Uh,
as I have slime in my room.
well, that is me. I am a plasmoid. Hello, it is I, a green slimy boy.
Okay.
The illusion that has been covering me fades, at least for now.
Okay. So, reverting to his slimy, gelatinous nature, extending a pseudopod out to the wound, you are able to start to clean the wound and eating away at the infection that is causing the magic to be eroded and destroyed. Clarity. This hurts way worse than the initial stabbing. But after a few moments, the wound has been removed of any contaminants and has stopped bleeding. Gleb. This feeling of this magical essence from the spearhead that you're taking into yourself and slowly destroying has a very familiar essence to it.
Oh god, it tastes so weird. Why does it taste weird?
Why is it spicy?
Why is it spicy?
You will be unlocking a previously hidden memory of your time
Hell yeah.
as a test subject.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
So,
Oh, God.
let me find it. You remember being handed over. You remember waking up in a tube, surrounded by people in cloaks with the circle of iron insignias on them, as they are all shaking their heads in anger. We have another failure. This one's maintained partial physicality. But every time we try, we can't get it to replicate Satenta. Well, we could probably sell this one off. Maybe make some money and start again. Understood. Experiment G136, failure.
Ready? Alright.
Yes.
I had to.
Sorry. That broke all the tension that I had in my body.
This is so cool. I've been waiting. This is awesome.
Yeah. So, sorry about that.
I just put something in the chat. I'm like, I had to.
How are you feeling? Verity?
Could you not bite so fucking hard next time? That hurt fucking worse than the Oh god,
It was just my hand. I didn't bite you.
it hurt. Like a bitch.
I'm sorry. Um, am I still slime time?
You're able to assume your halfling disguise again.
I would like to do that. Yes. Um, I think I managed to get all of it out of you. Maybe. Not really sure.
Well, you said there was no magic there. Is there magic there now?
Magic there now.
The effect of it repelling magic or consuming the magic in that area is gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
All right, that's good. Okay. All right, Plan B does not need to happen. Okay.
What was plan B?
I was gonna apologize for using the quill.
That would have been a stupid idea for a wish.
I'm sorry. Wishing that whatever is hurting my friend goes away is not stupid.
Well, if you used in those words, maybe.
She wouldn't use it. She would not use it in those words, but she would write like she's just summarizing it.
I wish whatever hurt my friend goes away. Jonah just disappeared.
Fucking
Shit.
He's gone.
Yo.
Despawned.
Jonah just like
Just
you
gets
know
Thanos
the
snapped.
first episode of The Boys just pops.
Jesus, that'd be terrible.
He would go away in all directions,
Oh my god.
and then we're just left there.
I need that duck echo thing. The
You know that wasn't gonna be Isabel's exact words, but you summarized.
There it is. Thank you.
Alright.
So yeah.
Okay, that situation's handled. Isabel just sits on the ground. Okay, the adrenaline's gonna wear off now. Shock is a hell of a thing. Okay. So obviously, when you cast that spell to figure out what the spear did, it didn't tell you everything.
Yes, identify isn't a cure-all. There are ways to avoid identify.
It hit its most powerful thing. That makes sense. Motherfucker.
This is the item of a demigod, and it's in fragments. So maybe we wouldn't know what it could do until it's all together, and it just has trace amounts of that, because Gleb just cauterized the wound. That's what I'm gonna call it. And now it's at least healed up.
Well, I am going to state something that everyone will know. I'm glad it's in our hands and not Justice's. Because holy shit, this thing is dangerous. Okay. Alright, Gleb. Thank you for doing whatever you did to help Clarity. Honestly, I'm not as shocked as I would be, because you did once drop your hand to make a spider, so I'm not, like, shocked. Everything is insane right now. Oh god.
No, I can't help you here.
Well, now that kerfluffle is done, Jonah, are you okay?
Fine.
What?
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does, Jonah. Your emotions matter too. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Nah,
We should make sure that Clarity's okay.
I'm fine.
well, we gotta make sure you're okay too.
Can I do something silly, Jonah?
Sure.
Okay. Put your arms out like this.
My arms out.
Okay. Clarity's gonna give him a hug.
Yeah, it's like it's like short circuit. Like he just like stands there with his arms still out while she's hugging him.
It's okay, you don't have to hug back, but I don't know your past. But I can tell you have a hard time forgiving yourself. So I guess friend to friend, please friend, it's okay to forgive yourself. Unfortunately, I have a hard time doing that myself. And well, I mean, you heard me crying in the back of a wagon over it, so. Don't do what I do. And cherish your life more. Please.
Ooh. How do I describe this? If you pull away from the hug, he's just like looking at you.
I think she'll keep it as long as he wants to. So he's gonna
he's
need
not
to
gonna
make.
move you. He's just standing there, like not hugging back. Yeah, like very much so. Like light dies in the eyes. He's like, right, I'll do that.
She's gonna look up at you.
Just emotionless, like a drum.
She's gonna pout. I had my 2.5 spoonfuls, so you have to promise me this time.
Sure.
Insight check.
Sure, go ahead.
Isabella's the only one that's also up there still.
Ooh. I think it's like the dead eyes, and just like his mouth like curls into like the same smile he has, but the eyes just stay dead.
Yes, I'm fine. Why did you ask?
I'll forget.
Even with my
He's like,
passive
I'll
insight,
forgive myself. Yeah.
Oh no.
passive insight knows you're lying.
Mm-hmm. It's a little disturbing the way his face looks right now. Definitely.
Jonah, I know you're lying to me. You're not a very good liar.
I guess since my deception is so bad, I'll give you a better description. He was completely cool when Midrash was yelling at him. Like, he was just whatever, right? But like as soon as you're like, you can forgive yourself, blah blah blah. Like he's like, his hands are shaking, like he's not okay right now. You're hitting him with stuff he is not good with. I'll work on that. Yeah.
What do you truly care for, Jonah? Can I ask?
Let's think. Hold on. I don't know.
Well, when you do find that thing that you truly care about, I want you to swear on it, okay?
He's lying. By the way.
And I can tell you're still lying.
Yeah. Fuck this natural one, dude. Oh god.
Good.
I need to go.
You need gold?
He's gonna try and leave. He's like, I need to go, is what he's like
Oh,
trying to
okay.
say. Yeah.
Are you going to stay in the tower, Jonah?
Depends if you stop him. He's just leaving.
Isabella would try to stop you. She's like, "Are you staying in the tower?"
Jonah,
wrong?
if I push too hard, I'm sorry. Just please don't leave.
I just need to think. I need to think. Move, Isabel. I need.
As long as you don't leave the group, we are good. And she will let you through very hesitantly.
You're gonna leave the tower.
Of course, that's
Actually, do mention Majesh is on the bottom
Yeah.
floor. So you're gonna see Majesh.
I need to look at something. Just because I need to know something, because this could be very... Funny's not the right word, but it's the word I'm going to use.
We will find it funny. The characters will not.
You can't open the door. Only Madrash can open the door.
Ooh, magic lock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I pulled it up. Tower is a small door on the side facing you. The door only opens at your command, which you can speak as a bonus action. It is immune to knock and similar magic, such as the chime of opening. It doesn't say a DC or anything about picking it, so I don't know if you can. As written.
I don't think he has the patience for it. I think he just walks up to one of the arrow slits. Because I remember it's like wide enough for someone to like slip through, right?
Not
Sprite.
really.
a little sprite that very tiny.
It's on the second floor as well.
Yeah, well, he can like drop down to the length of his arms, and then he's fine taking a few points of damage.
No, like I don't think
If-
you'll be able
if
to
he's-
squeeze through. It's like at
Pseudo
the opening,
dragon size.
maybe 5 inches wide at the maximum.
Whenever Madrash would see you try the door, he would go up to the second floor.
If he comes up to the second floor, I'm gonna try and go past him.
Towards the arrow slit?
No, towards the ladder. If you come up to the second floor, he's gonna basically try and go back down the ladder after you're using it.
No. Like when Jonah comes to the first floor to leave, Madrash will then leave the first floor so that Jonah can at least have the first floor to himself.
I pick the lock. I guess I can't pick it because it's a spell that's locking the door. There's no lock for me to actually put the lock picks into. I guess I'm stuck.
I will say Isabel's staying on the roof.
So yeah, I guess he's just staying on the bottom floor and staring into the shadows in the corner.
Maybe this is my fault. Maybe I'm gone too far.
I don't think you went too far, Clarity.
No, unfortunately, I've been prying into his business for a while myself.
Well, we also did say we're going to table the discussion about his eyes changing color. Yeah. Maybe it's related to this. And the fight was weird. He went back in. He doesn't normally go back into fights. He normally keeps his distance. He went in.
No, you're right. He's been losing his cool a lot lately in battle. I noticed he had a moment on the train myself.
I know he thinks Madrash deserved to crush his skull in. Which, honestly, all I would have done is just... Even if I do still care about him, I would have just punched him for doing something stupid. You got hurt by the spear, so that's your karma for doing something stupid. But I wish I could be more help, because I don't know what's going on.
I think your positivity in most growlings of times is the best medicine for me.
Until I start...
I appreciate it.
Thanks. Or until my mind tries to make connections where things might not be there.
I do that too.
Yeah. Alright. I'm glad Gleb could do what he did, or else that quote was going to be used. So that's good.
Yes. I appreciate the help again, Gleb. Are you okay?
Gleb's not here.
Oh, right.
Gleb's not here. Gleb went to the second floor, too.
Bleb. Bleb, bleb, bleb.
Alright, we should... I'm gonna stay up here and just keep an eye out, make sure he actually is staying in the tower. Because Isabella does not know, only Madrash can open the door.
No, that's a thing that we would all be aware of.
Okay, so hopefully Madrash... Alright, well, we gotta get going to sleep or else we're all gonna be exhausted tomorrow. And
I don't mind taking first watch.
I'm gonna stay with you then because... Oh my goodness, you got stabbed in the gut.
I'm fine, remember?
Only now, because of what Gleb did.
I think you should get some sleep. We're gonna need a very strong and powerful barbarian to help load those cannons for tomorrow.
I can sleep after a watch. Come on, let's keep an eye out, make sure no one else is coming after us.
Hmm.
And hopefully, whatever that thing you charmed isn't coming back for pet scratches.
That would be kind of cute. I did good, right?
I think it's probably dead. And even if
It could be alive.
it did, it's only the spell only works for an hour. So
Maybe it was appreciative you fed it something, so it wants to come back. I don't know how magical creatures here work. I don't know how magic works. Where I come from, there is no magic.
I'm gonna be a little bit of an asshole right now, though.
What?
Mm. Little one, I don't want you to stay too close to him, but could you please try to stay within the vicinity of him and make sure he's okay? I don't want him to hurt himself.
Oh, that's actually probably smart.
And I'll probably just have him skitter. I have a question, if you don't mind my
Yeah.
asking.
Depends on the question, but go ahead and shoot.
It depends on the question. Now I want to know what questions you don't want me to ask.
It's just something
But-
it's a joke. What do you want to ask?
It's fine. I was kidding too. If you could have access to the answer to any question out in the world, what is the question you would want to have answered?
I just want to know why I was brought here. I was just buying something at a fair with my friends, and then I was in the streets of Cordova. I just want to know why I'm here.
That's an interesting question.
Well, when you're taken from your own planet, galaxy, universe, and popped into a completely different one, I think wanting to know why you were brought here is important.
I would think that the more important thing would be how to get home.
I don't know if I should go home. It's been 8 years.
Why not?
Not the same. Well, for one, I've killed a bunch of people. And where I'm from, that's typically not allowed. I would be considered a serial killer. Don't like that.
Well, I don't exactly know fully well what a serial killer title is, but I think we would all be considered serial killers.
Yeah, and the thing is, that's not like frowned upon here if they're like bad people. Even if you were kill a bunch of bad people where I'm from, you would still be labeled a serial killer. That just means you killed people. A lot of people, without being caught. I think it's more than 3. I'm not sure, actually.
Well, if they're truly upset about the fact that people murder other people, your world sounds like it's quite peaceful. In a way, I'm envious.
There are still wars. We actually had to make rules regarding war on what to do and what not to do. What's acceptable, what's not acceptable.
Still,
There were 2 wars related to the whole world. That fun thing, and they were relatively close to each other. Like within 30 years of each other, they started, I think. I'm not good with dates.
interesting. Well,
Yeah.
I think it would take a lot of adapting, getting used to your world, but
Well, first thing you have to get used to, there's no magic. There's no direct connection to any gods, angels, deities, anything, and everyone is human. So if you probably went to my world, you would either become human or be taken by some form of government and treated like an alien.
I guess it's a good thing I have disguised self then.
Did you hear the part where I said there's no magic?
No, you're right. Still, you have friends and family out there, I would assume, and they probably miss you.
Madrash has helped me. Madrash has helped me contact my mom. She cried when she realized I was alive. She'll probably contact my dad soon so he doesn't think my mom is crazy.
Well,
Haven't
if you
even
need to do
thought
that,
of-
don't let me stop you.
Maybe not tonight, maybe when we're on the train back. Because there's been a lot going on. We just dumped a boatload of healing into you. Jonah's acting weird, and I mean like weirder than normal. He's not being himself. He's like, in my world, we would call him depressed.
What does
But-
that mean?
You're not, well, I can't, I'm not a doctor, so I can't formally say it, but we would use it to describe people who are, well, the best way to say it, are sad all the time. They have no energy for anything, but they want to do stuff, but they just can't bring themselves to do it.
I see.
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
I hope whatever's bothering him, he opens up to us soon.
Thing. And if we have to make it even more clear we care about him, I say we do that. Wouldn't take my amulet of wound closure, so maybe next time I just say he has to take it. So he saves himself more.
I'm already full of my attunement slots. Don't make me unattune for my thingies. I want them.
It would just feel like you have to take it. Either way, we gotta make it clear that we do care.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, and I should probably stop prodding the bear for more information.
Well, how it's double-edged sword, catch-22, if you will. If we show him we care, it does imply we have to ask him those questions. But we can't ask him the questions because they'll make him sadder. But we have to ask those questions to know how we can help. I hate those things. Like, no matter what you do, you're still hurting people or getting in trouble.
I believe somebody once told me that the best way to improve friendship bonds is to start fights. And reconcile from it. I don't know if that's true or not because I've been alone for a very, very long time up until recently. But
Well, my the one scar I have on my eyebrow was made by one of my close friends in the Gladiator Ring, Zarvos. And throughout a bunch of Gladiator fights, we got closer and made two more friends. But I don't think you're talking about the actual, like, physical fights. You might be talking more about like the verbal fights.
Hmm. Something like that, yeah. Which Midrash and I really need to finish our squabble.
Wait, when did you and Matrash get in a fight?
Last night.
Well, if anything, I know you guys could probably patch that up quickly. You two seemed close when you came along, so.
Well, we weren't always close. Oh, by the way, he knows.
He knows what?
He knows we were walking behind him.
Oh! You know, that makes a lot of sense. I don't think my disguise was that good anyhow.
Yeah, well, I mean, he knew apparently that I followed him every time. So I don't think it was necessarily just your fault.
So what you're saying is Adresh is a perceptive person and hiding things past him is going to be extremely difficult.
Yep, duly noted for the next time I try to hide something from him.
Thank God he's on our side.
Okay. Well, with the trauma and panic winding down, I think this is a good spot to end the session. Because we went over by about 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We had to
We got
make
another
up
3
for
hours.
stuff.
We're good.
Yeah.
We had things to work out. We had things
Yeah.
to talk about. And
And a lot of it still
more
hasn't gotten
things-
resolved.
Yeah.
We've only got more
And there's gonna be-
roleplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
we'll
there's
have
gonna
to
be
wait
forced
for
friendship.
that for next week.